Ensemble only contains information for vertebrates. For non-vertebrates, there's a similar website called EnsemblGenomes, as you can see here. And EnsemblGenomes is basically divided into sub-sections. You have a section for plants, you have a section for metazoa, protists, fungi, and bacteria. So everything that is not in Ensemble, you can find it here. So the first thing that you do is you select the subsection that you need. So we go for Ensemble Plants. And then as you can see here at the top, there is a link towards BioMart. So these EnsemblGenomes databases are also all linked to BioMart. And the BioMart works exactly the same as the BioMart that is linked to Ensemble for vertebrates. So we select the genes database and you select the plant that you're interested in. So in my case, this is Capsicum annuum, so bell pepper. You set filters. And this time I have ensemble IDs for the capsicum genes. I paste them and I set attributes. So I'm not interested in the transcript information. Now, as you can see, when we go to external, there are this time no H, G, and C symbols that we can download. This is typical for many plants. So I cannot download any gene symbols. There are gene descriptions available, so let's take a look. But you see that for the bell pepper genome, all genes are still annotated as hypothetical proteins. That's typical for organisms that were very recently sequenced. The annotation always lags behind. So the gene description is not giving me any useful information either. So what can I do in that case? Well, in that case, you can try to go via homologs. So, as always, I remove the transcript ID. And then what you do is you go for a species that is well annotated. So that has been sequenced a long time ago and for which a lot of information is already available. So I'm going to try to find orthologs in Arabidopsis thaliana. This was the first plant that was ever sequenced, so a lot of functional information is already available here. So I ask, hey, give me the Arabidopsis thaliana gene names. You could also go for the genes table IDs here, would give the same result. So give me the gene names from the Arabidopsis thaliana orthologs. And then you see that not for every gene an ortholog was found, probably because bell pepper and Arabidopsis are not closely related species. So I might have more luck, for instance, if I try the tomato genome. But for some of the genes, he finds Arabidopsis orthologs. So what can we do now? We can save the results by here clicking on the Go button. And then we can try to find for these Arabidopsis orthologs, we can try to find the corresponding gene description, which is available for Arabidopsis genes. And then you get a table with your bell pepper IDs linked to corresponding Arabidopsis thaliana gene names, and then you can use these gene names here in Ensemble to retrieve more information for these Arabidopsis genes. So you can go for Arabidopsis thaliana here, and then you will see that for the Arabidopsis genes, the gene description is available, for instance.